Good morning, children. I have already discussed so many points related to living things and non-living things in the previous session. I hope you have all understood. Now, in this second class of Science chapter number 1, I am going to start from the topic living things. Living things are something that are alive and active. Human, elephant, cow, dog, monkey, zebra, sheep, plant, insect, bird, reptile are all living things because they have life. They are alive and active. But there is some difference between living things and non-living things. I told you about the features of living things. We have discussed only 2 points yesterday. Features or characteristics of living things mean the same. All living things have some features like they can move, they need food for their growth, they breathe, they grow, they get old and die. They can feel, they can produce their young ones. There are some important lines. As I've already underlined in this chapter, you also have to do that while reading this chapter. I'm going to start from the first feature of living thing, which is they can move. There are different ways in which living things can move from one place to another. Man and animals like cat, dog, elephant walk or run. Birds can fly, fishes can swim, snakes crawl, frogs hop or jump to move from one place to another. They have different methods. Animals move with the help of limbs, wings, fins, or body. Plants also move, but their movement is different from the animals. They cannot move from one place to another like human beings and animals. Plants like climbers, such as money plant or grapevine, need support to climb up. Creepers, like pumpkin or watermelon, they grow along the ground. Sunflower, they turn their face towards the sun when the sun rises. These are the different methods of their movement. Second feature, living things need food. Yes, we all need food to live and grow. But there is a different way of preparing the food by plants. They take the help of carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight. They release oxygen as a byproduct which is used by all other living beings for breathing. I hope you have already understood the process of photosynthesis in class 2 before. Plants use carbon dioxide, water and sunlight and they prepare their food. Animals cannot prepare their own food like human beings and plants. They have to be dependent on plants for their food. Animals get their food from plants or they have to be dependent on other animals. Third feature, living things breathe. All animals and plants breathe in air. Both plants and animals breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Plants release oxygen by taking impure air that is called carbon dioxide. Plants breathe through the tiny holes on their leaves, which are actually called pores. Plants also take in carbon dioxide through tiny pores on their leaves to make their food and release oxygen. That is why we have been told to grow more and more plants to get the fresh air from the plants. Animals breathe through their nose, lungs, gills, skin or air holes. Animals which are living on land, they breathe through their lungs. Animals which are living in water like fish, they breathe through their gills. Frogs which are living on both land and in water, they breathe through their lungs, gills and also through their skin. Ants have the different method of breathing. They breathe through their air holes. Next features of living things, they can grow. Yes, it is true. All living things grow. They grow, they change their shape and size as they get older. After a certain period of time, living things die. For example, a small seed grows into a seedling. After some time, gradually to a big tree. The egg of a butterfly changes into a caterpillar and then to an adult butterfly. A human baby grows into a young boy or a girl and then it becomes an adult man or woman. Egg of a frog grows into the tadpole and then changes into an adult frog. So, all plants and animals grow. There are some diagrams which have been shown. Living things show growth. As you have seen in the first diagram, a small seed changes into a baby plant and then to a tree. In the second picture, the eggs are changing into a caterpillar and then to an adult butterfly. A baby boy becoming a young boy and finally to an adult man. This is actually the growth of the living beings. Next feature is living things can feel. Yes, we really feel, but there are different methods. Like human being have the five sense organs, which are eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and skin. Through eyes, we can see. Through nose, we can smell. Ears help us to listen. Tongue help us to taste something. And through skin, we can feel the pain. How do you feel when suddenly a pin pricks your hand? Yes, it's true that you feel the pain. Immediately, you move your hand. Animals also feel pain or love. For example, when you touch your pet dog with soft hands, it starts licking your hand or wag its tail. Plants also feel. For example, mimosa plant, touch me not, droops its leaves on touching. So, I'm going to end this session for today. In the next class, we'll discuss about some other features of living things. And we'll make the difference between the living and the non-living things. Thank you.